Good morning, traders. So how are we trading the Dow Jones today? So a couple of things to take note of. And obviously the first one is, as I've been saying for pretty much the last 3 weeks, we are in an uptrend. So you want to be trading with the trend. In other words, you want to be long. Okay, we are getting to overbought territory here. You can see the oscillator hovering above the negative 20, and that indicates a overbought territory. So I'm kind of in two minds at the moment. And the one view that I have is that this measured move has not played out yet. Okay, so that's not going to work. We want that one. Okay, so just bear with me for a sec. Okay, so that was our flag. You can see how price was rallied, and then we consolidated, broke out, came back, tested the flag, and accelerated away. So this is still the measured move, okay, for this last rally. So that is 26,940 and 26,940 to 2,700 being a round number. That's kind of the target area that you should be looking at. But I want to highlight something here. So price is currently right on this inside tail, and you see there's another inside tail there. So that is a level. It's a major level on the daily, and that's exactly where price is right now. So what we're looking for is this level to give way. If this level gives way, then you've got to pick up the next inside bar, which would be this one, and then the last one you want to pick up is the previous all-time high. Okay, so let's get down to the 30 minutes and we can just pick this up quickly. Right. Sorry, I just want to tidy this up. We don't want that in. It's going to confuse us. Okay, so as I said yesterday, you're looking for longs, and it seems to be sort of par for the course. The early parts of the day are just sideways, and then the US Open is when the action is happening, and it's kind of happening on most of the indexes at the moment. So you can see yesterday let's just start with the closing range breakout. Okay, so if we drill down to lower time frames here, you're going to see we kind of closed on the bottom of the range, okay, but this bar here would have been your signal bar to get in, and a break above this fractional level right there would have actually given you the confirmation that you needed to be long yesterday. Okay, so there was no other signal throughout the day here. There was maybe one here, but that would have stopped you out. It wouldn't have got going. But this area here, you got this pin bar off a level, and the level was the bottom of the range, the open range. You can see how the oscillator is also grouped right down on the bottom here. Okay, the lowest apart from that point there, but pretty much below this blue dotted line here. And that is the area where you start looking for some form of an entry. And I don't think there was a 200, no, there's no 200 moving average either. Okay, so that's kind of the take, and you can see how it also came off the middle line of the oscillator, sorry, of the alligator on the 1 hour. Right, so we have a couple of measured moves to the upside, and what I want to do here is just delete that, because on the hour here you've got a rally, consolidation, rally. Okay, so this is going to be another second move, and I would expect, so that targets this area here, which is the all-time high. No, next one is all-time high. So that's the all-time high there, which is 26,731. Am I right? 26,731. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So what are we looking for? We're looking for longs. And I think this is actually going to be quite easy because you want this level up there and then put yourself another level in over there. So that is my consolidation range at the moment. Okay. So a break below 26430 is going to give us moves to the downside. And then obviously what you want to do is just pick up the different levels. There's the first level there. So that's the area that you'd expect buyers to step in, which is 26,330. Failing that, you're looking for that area there, and then obviously that area there. So if we do break below 26,430, you're looking for long entries around 26,330 or 26,283, or alternatively 26,260. So somewhere in that area you should get an entry. But I think what we need to highlight here is rally, consolidation, rally, consolidation. So I would expect the same thing again. If we look at the 30, you can see how we're coming out of overbought territory as well. And we're still in an uptrend with the awesome oscillator being above zero, but it is sort of moving, just consolidating a bit, okay? This is always an indication of consolidation, and then you pull away, then consolidation. And you can see how the consolidation comes back to the zero line here. Okay, so ideally what we're looking for on an oscillator perspective, we're looking to be in the oversold territory down the bottom here, and that would give us confidence to look for that long entry. Right. Okie dokie. The other thing that you need to take cognizance of is obviously our closing range. There's our closing range, and you know the problem with this is on the lower time frames you would have had a close out of here. So if you look at the 6 minute or even the 5 minutes, let's get down to the bottom, you can see we had closes outside of the range. Okay, but for me, when we're in a solid uptrend like this, I'm only trading with the direction of the trend, so not even worried about that break lower. If it did move lower, that would have been an opportunity to get long for me anyway. So, and if you look at the 6 minute, you can see we had this little hanging man down here, pin bar, and accelerate up, down, engulfing. So that's two signals, and then you've got a tail, another pin bar here. Okay, so that was your fractional level up there. So the minute we broke above this swing high here with this bar here, that was your indication we need to start looking for longs, and that would have given you a nice 200-point trade. Okay, so if you were on looking at the 30 minute or something like that, you would have seen off the bottom of the range, it is a level. Okay, the closing range is a level. So again, it would have been worthwhile taking a stab at it. Okay, so for today, let's just delete that. So I am currently not in on this at the moment. I was long, had some long-term positions which I've closed out when the minute we hit this level. Okay, pretty much where price is here. So got out of it because that was the next level, and then we consolidated. So the longer we consolidate, the higher the probability is that we're going to break through this. Okay, so we're looking for, if you look here, we had a good 36 bars on the 30 minutes, and over here we've got 24 bars at the moment. Okay, so I'm looking for a break above 26,487. That would give me confidence that we are looking for a long, and to be honest, I'm looking for the all-time high. So I'm looking for 26,730, 26,700. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, so the measured move is all the way up here, but I do suspect we're going to have some kind of a pullback. We should have some kind of a pullback off that level, unless there's some news that comes out which just drives price straight through the all-time high. Okay, so that's my view on it today. Is I'm still looking for longs, and if you really want to, it doesn't even look like we've got a decent setup here. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, so it's not really a decent setup for the closing range. You can still play it, but it's basically going to equate to breaking out of this consolidation anyway. So I'd rather look for a long entry, and my first long entry, which would be nice, would be 26,430. If we can get down to that level, then I'd definitely look at a long, and maybe just keep your position size small so that you can carry a stop below this level, and that's a 200-point stop. Okay, so you want to keep the position size small enough that you can handle that if it does fall below that. But for me, I think any kind of pullback, any kind of bullish action around this area here of 26,400, I'm definitely looking for longs again. Okay, and then the target's going to be the previous all-time high of 26,730. Okay, if we do break above 26,730, then the measured move is the next logical choice, which is 26,938, 26,940. But 26,940, 26,950, you're 50 points away from the next round number of 2,700, and that would be, to me anyway, would be the area to target. Okay, so that's my take on this at the moment. Again, it's going to be a case of watching what happens at the European Open. But if we do the same as yesterday, which is just absolutely nothing, and we have to wait for the US Open, then so be it. There's nothing really to worry about as far as that's concerned, because you'll get an opportunity to get in long. Okay, if you are still long in here, there's no real reason to get out of it. I would have taken profit at the major level, which is pretty much right where price is now. I mean, that's the area that I got out, 26,460. So, but if you are still sitting long, no reason to get out of it. I reckon just move your stop up below this swing low here of 26,430. You move your stop to there, and then wait and see if we do get a break. And the way it's looking like we're going to get a break. I would have expected a bit more of a sell-off yesterday at the close. But this was just a little bit of profit taking here. Nothing serious. The institutional investors are still in on this long. Okay, so I can almost guarantee that they are trying to target all-time high of 730. Okay, so guys, that's my take on this today. Still looking for longs, and we want to buy preferably sort of at a pullback, and if that pullback is 26,430, that would be great. It could also be, I doubt it'll be around this area because we've really broken through the alligator, so looking like a retest, so I'd expect a pullback. A deeper pullback would be even better for an entry long. That would really be a good entry long. And if I just delete that, let's just get this measured move here. Okay, so if we break below 26,430, you can start looking for longs from 26,370. Okay, so that would be the measured move to the bottom. So in other words, this is the range. We break the range, we expect to travel the height of the range, which would be down to here. Okay, so, and again, that's just another opportunity to get long. Right, but with the oscillators looking like they are at the moment on the 12 minutes, I would suspect that we probably will move to the downside a little bit more and come down to here, get some diversions, and then it's going to be long. Okay guys, so that's my take on this at the moment. Still looking for longs, and we're targeting the all-time highs. That's where we are with this at the moment. Hope it helps, and enjoy your day. I'll catch up with you guys later. Cheers for now.